Jake Moody, 5 field goals made. He missed the 53-yarder. It wasn't great. He almost missed a 26-yarder. But with all that, game on the line, 59-yarder, nails it. Do we owe Jake Moody an apology after he won a preseason game?
Yes, we do, bro. We do. I know you do. We do. We do. For a moment, we do.
Okay.
Look, he essentially is fighting for his job every kick. That literally is true. Now,
that's true.
That is pressure. Now,
even though it's preseason game.
Yes. Now, is this the arsonist putting out his own fire? Yes, in a sense, right? However, this is what I do like, is that I could see if this was all about like an emotional roller coaster of when Purdy makes his kicks, leave him alone. When Purdy doesn't make his kicks, let's burn him at the stake. What I like about this is that it does show some form of consistency because he changed his technique. Jake Moody has already talked about this 2-step technique that he's changed into his process, and it takes power away from his kicks, but power was never the issue. So it kind of helps him with his accuracy. I feel like you are waiting to flame my take
no,
right
that's
now.
not fair. That's not fair. He acquitted himself today. My only question is, like, yeah, for sure, it'd be nice to give him an apology. Hey, man, we were really tough on you, and we were kind of trying to run you out of town. And if you had gone 4 for 5 instead of 5 for 6, everyone would have been like, this guy's a bum. But you make this one kick and everyone's like, all right, man, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be nicer. But the thing is, like, if we're being honest, let's say week 1, same situation, tie game, 59-yard field goal or whatever, 53. Are you going to feel more confident in Jake because he made this kick today?
No.
That's my thing. Like, great that you did it, dude. If you missed this one, I'd be nervous because, like, wow, you got rattled in a preseason game. That's not good. But he didn't. I just feel like this is gonna
such a dick.
prolong his like tenure on the team. And when he does miss a field goal in a real game, people are gonna be like, man, we gave him a second chance, and I feel dumb. But hopefully he figures it out, Jake. We're all pulling for you, man.
This is my only thing is that he was really going in the tank. Listen, a couple of those kicks that he made were like pitches off the mound. Some of them shits was knuckleballs and changeups. Like they barely went in. So if we're gonna call it, let's keep it funky. So everything wasn't just down the middle.
Adventure.
Yes, it was an adventure. However, I will tell you this: after missing the 53-yard kick horribly, all right, 30, 26, 50, 44, and ending the game winner at 59. You got to give it to him. We don't even care what kickers do. All we want them to do is make kicks, and he made kicks. He lives to fight another day.
Maybe the fact that he doesn't have to worry about getting smacked by Debo helps.
That is very true. I find it ironic that now Kyle Shanahan brings up the fact that I don't want to say anything to the kicker. I honestly find it annoying. I don't want anybody to go up to the kickers when they're doing anything. I'm just like, wow. So now you say that. That was interesting that you brought that up.
A little late. Shady Luke says, why do Niner fans put so much blame on Moody for games and stuff when he has so many attempts? LOL, he'll get like 4 or 5 attempts, misses one, and people want him gone. People blame him for the Super Bowl. Crazy. Yeah, but that's easy for you to say. You don't root for the 49ers. That's not your kicker. If he was on the Eagles, you'd have anxiety. No one wants to worry about the kicker.
Come on. A kicker being bad with the Eagles? Come on, dude.
Also, he's a 3rd-round pick, and there are other players they could have taken who are, good. And so him being, like, inconsistent up and down, still not really what you want. But I think today is going to be the day where he puts it all together. I think he's got it now. I'm so confident. Did that sound believable? I'm super confident in Jake Moody going forward. I think he's got it.
And can we also bring up something, too, is that it's not for the fact that Jake Moody is, like, we expect him to be great, but the beauty of Robbie Gould was that he was consistent. He stayed out of the way, no gravitas, just makes the kick and trots back off to the side. So he's got big shoes to fill. That's the problem. We resent Jake Moody is because he is a storyline. And you're the kicker. You're not supposed to be the storyline. Just make kicks.
Also, like, he made a 59-yarder today. Cool, man. That's because Carter Bradley couldn't move the ball down the field. When you have Brock Purdy out there with Kyle Shanahan calling plays and the offense is healthy, they're probably not going to stall out at the 49. They're
That's true.
usually going to go a little bit farther. And what you need is a kicker who's absolutely automatic inside 45. You don't really need a guy who can hit 50 from 59. Gold was absolutely automatic inside 45. And it's a good fit for this team. So I think that's why people are hard on Moody. He missed an extra point in the Super Bowl, man. That happened.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know why Kyle switched our needs from needing to kick power long kicks to taking away one of the meanest putting games in NFL history. Like, Robbie Gould was our putt game. He was our short game. Like, we got inside of 40, and it was like, it's a lock. We got 3. So let's try. So it was amazing.
Shady Luke says, I'm a Birds fan. I watched Jake Elliott struggle at times and look off during the season. Sirianni just believed in him, and bro went on a heater. Moody just needs to get hot. All right, man.
You got it, bro.
We'll see. Look, Jake Moody had one good game. I'm still skeptical, but it's a kicker. Bowen McCollum says, do you think that Lucas, Demo, Siegel, Stout, and maybe Pinnock will be the starters in the secondary? If so, what's your take, and how would you feel about it? No, I think Stout and Green aren't necessarily getting passed up yet. If they're injured, then Lucas and whomever will start outside. But I do like Siegel. I do like Pinnock. It's a pretty good secondary. They have depth.
Yeah, that one thing that I like about this question, and especially the way that you answered it, is because I think that we're looking at Chase Lucas as an addition to a secondary, kind of like where we could fit him at. He's a nickel, right? So if Chase Lucas is ascending, then that means that Upton Stout is not playing. So Upton Stout needs to get healthy. I understand that he has a lot of promise, but that's the spot that he's about to fill.
Marcello says, Grant, are we winning the Super Bowl this year? Don't hate. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
For sure. Shady Luke says, make no mistake, I thought the selection alone was dumb right when they picked. I thought Tampa Bay. Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's the draft, where they got him.